Hello, folks, and welcome to the 2022 Australian Disc Golf Championship. This is the MPO coverage, and this is the back nine, brought to you by Gatekeeper Media. We are here in Queensland, Australia. My name is Nick Hanson, and alongside me, I have Patty Robinson. Patty, how you doing today?
Pretty damn good. I'm happy to be here commentating on some disc golf.
Yeah, it's awesome, and I'm glad you could join us for this. Let's take a look at our card here. Drew Gibson, Dylan from Australia, who's kind of local to you guys more than us. We have Scott, and then myself as well in the card. And let's take a quick look at our leaderboard through the front nine.
A few Aussies on that leaderboard there. Drew leading the way, obviously, but Chris Hill, Dan Frost, Abra, Dylan. Like to see them up there. It's great.
Yeah, it's good for you guys out there. And let's get into hole 10 here.
Yeah, now hole 10, par 3, solid 133 meters, 436 feet. Just a big righty backhander ice bomb, to be honest. Little bit of trouble if you go long and straight. There's some OB there. And obviously you don't want to hit this branch that's right in front of the tee. But this looks a little straight from Dylan. Hopefully that checks up and he's not OB.
Yeah, it looks like he caught that tree and it dropped straight down for him.
That's a good
Scott
break.
up next here, going with the sidearm, it looks like. Oh, nope, the backhand.
Oof. Did he go through that?
He hit quite the sneaky gap there.
Oh my God.
I'll take it. I reckon he'll be almost edge of circle 2 there.
Drew's up next here with the big hyzer, I would guess, and
Yeah.
getting a nice wind bounce there.
Should be pretty stock standard for...
Oh.
Jeez.
What a shot.
Almost rung it up.
That would have been incredible.
What are you throwing here, Nick?
Here I'm going with the Millennium Quasar. And just kind of didn't get it, never got it to flat there, and it's going to hyzer out on me. Be about circle 2.
Lovely. So this hole played at 3.1. There were only 2 birdies on the day in the MPO division.
Ooh. Scott trying to get one of those there.
And still just a bit low.
Yeah, it was online, but like you said, just a little low there.
Drew. Lovely birdie. So the other birdie for the day was Leith Brody. So shout out there. Well done, Leith. One of our Aussie disc golfers.
Yeah, great holding it there. Good job.
Okay, hole 11, par 4. This is a pretty fun par 4 actually. 600 feet in total, but it's quite a technical par 4. You've got to really place that first drive, and then you've got this nice uphill with a bit of this sloping undulation to the right. Little bit of out of bounds areas around. Wherever you see a fence line that's OB. There is that little pond there as well. Drew's basically in the perfect position there.
Yeah, it's really a 2-shot hole, and you can play to get on the other side of that fence, but playing short and left is, I would say, the ideal play to minimize risk.
Yeah.
Dylan also landing in a good spot there.
Oh, that's heading for that out of bounds. Oh, he got through it.
Sneaky, sneaky. Just throwing it towards our card in front of us.
That's very cheeky. I like it. That looks like a good spot.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Yeah.
Gives you a nice straight look up the hill there.
Oh, looks good. Oh, Nick, take a bow, mate.
That's what we're looking for.
That's picture perfect.
Wait, We just needed that like 7 holes ago.
Yeah. Drew, bit of a turnover, coming back. Lovely.
Just perfectly shaping that shot up the hill there. A little
Not as pretty
overstable
as yours,
fairway,
Nick,
maybe.
that's all right. So this hole played at 3.97. There were total of 8 birdies on the day. I
8
reckon with
birdies.
these upshots, we're going to see a few of them.
I think we might see a couple ourselves.
Mm.
Scott going with an overhand again, it looks like.
That's an insanely lucky break, kicking through that OB.
Yeah, it looks like he was almost pinched off over there with this overhand he had to throw, and he's going to be just getting up and down for par, it looks like.
Probably left that a little bit further than he wanted to.
Oh, no. And you're right with that. A little further than he wanted to be there for par, and he's going to be tapping in for bogey, it looks like. Dylan able to get a birdie there.
Yeah. Felt good birdieing this hole. You just felt like it was that technical golf. You played the hole right, you get rewarded.
Yeah, I felt like this course did offer some good 2-shot par 4s.
Mm.
And I think we'll see more of them on the back 9 here. Drew's going to get another turkey on the day there.
Tapping in. Lovely birdie. Okay, so this is first par 5. It is a reasonably short par 5 at 246 metres. In practice, a lot of dudes were getting in eagle positions, and I'd be surprised if we didn't see that on this card. A little bit of trouble here and there. There's a Mando on the left. This fence line you can see on the right is all OB as well.
Drew up first and absolutely crushing one up the hill. So it does kind of go uphill and then back down a little bit, but it's still a pretty easy par 5. Players are going to be wanting to get their birdie and hoping to get up and down to have an eagle look.
Yeah. I think this is probably a champ par 4, really, if it was a big, pro tour event, but
once again,
nice,
just
man.
kind of late release there, but getting up the fairway quite a ways. Scott Stokely here with not your conventional line, but I've seen it work for him. With the forehand roller.
Oh, look at that thing. Oh.
That thing probably had another 70 feet in it.
Yeah.
Down here, a little pinched, but he's going to be able to play that right side of the fairway.
Oh, geez. Out of bounds.
That's very unfortunate because, as you can see, he's pinned high down there. He's just too far right.
Now, funnily enough, this actually came in as the hardest hole, I think. Playing at 4.81. I just think people got a little bit in trouble with some of this OB. But we had 11 birdies and there were a couple of eagles as well. So that's...
Yeah, getting a good scoring separation is good, where you can have people getting eagles and you're also going to have people getting bogeys. So, gives for good score separation on the whole, at least.
Yeah. Thought that kick might have hurt Drew, but he looks like he's just at edge of circle there. Settle.
As you can see, that downhill got me there. A little skip and roll. Probably going to be about backside of circle 2.
It's a nice up from Scott.
Yeah, I would assume that's his Berg, which he's very, very good with.
Dill just laying up there as well. His socky bomb slammer.
Got to see him throw that a lot this weekend.
Oh, great disc. Really, really good disc. Oh, Nick.
Hey, another
Great
jumper
putt,
there.
man. Yeah, that's worth a replay. Great putt.
It's a good connect. Thank you.
For
That's
the
probably
birdie
one
too,
thing
yeah?
Yep, for the birdie. I think that's one thing I probably worked on the most this year was circle 2 putts, and it's really started to pay off at the end of the year.
Yeah. And that's Drew for eagle.
Folks, he's on a tear.
Oh.
9 down through 12.
Now, there were only 2 eagles in this round on the day. Drew, you just saw there, and the other was Victorian David Perry.
Congratulations, great eagle.
Your rating is one of the most valuable things you get with a membership. It takes your performance in sanctioned events, compares it to the rest of the field, and gives you an empirical number to show how well you played. Rain, shine, wind is all taken into account, leaving only one thing, your play. This gives you accurate numbers to track how well you've been doing and your overall improvement in the game. Get your number today. Visit pdga.com/join.
All right, par 3, hole 11, 96 metre downhill, 315 feet. A little bit of trouble with some OB long, left and right. But it should be pretty straightforward for these guys, just a bit of a forehand play out. Just a quick shout out to Rad Creations as well. We wouldn't have had the growth in the sport without their support and all the disc golf courses that they've installed over the last 5 or so years. It's just been awesome. Drew almost putting it in there. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, Drew almost acing there, getting the unfortunate roll. And we're actually teeing off out of bounds here, just so the folks know. And
this is very elevated, this hole too. Very elevated.
Yeah. You're going to see a lot of people play to that left side just so you're getting right in bounds right away instead of having the entire flight of the disc out of bounds on the right side.
Ooh, Dylan just flirting with the OB line, but it looks good. So this played at the easiest hole. Average at 2.52, 20 birdies on the day. And I reckon we're going to see a few of them here.
Yeah, we got some long putts here, though, for being one of the easiest holes on the course today.
Or Dylan just right.
Drew with another birdie, getting him to 10 under par. Here I am from about 25 or so feet.
There's one thing with the, Queensland's quite a tropical area, and I found the grass was actually very sticky. Like you didn't get much skip or anything like that. And it came in handy on this hole, actually, because we were coming pretty hot when we were hitting the green.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Good comebacker from Dylan. He'll be disappointed he missed that birdie there, but...
Do many of your courses have elevation out there like this that we're seeing today?
Yeah, there's a good mix in Australia. One of the courses that come to mind is Poimina down in Tasmania, in Hobart. Massive elevation.
Sweet.
Hole 14, another par 4. Pretty straightforward. We've got a little bit of OB around that pool there. There's a Mando on the left to sort of make sure you've got to go to the right of that Mando. And then there's a fence line to the right of the basket that is out of bounds as well. Oh, wow. So I reckon Drew's trying to go past the Mando tree.
I would think so with the height of that. Wow, that was
Yeah.
a crush. He's going to get knocked down before that Mando tree. He's going to be safe in bounds, but that was a crush off the tee.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it was just a 2-throw hole, just a nice little forehand and then pitch up. That looks great there, Nick. Lovely drive.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, my goal was just to get past those trees there right on the other side of that fence and hopefully skip forward a little bit.
Yeah.
Scott looks like he's going the same route you do, throwing that forehand off the tee. And he's going to be in a good spot as well there. The one thing I liked about the par fours that were out here is there was multiple landing zones to access the green, I would say, overall.
Yeah.
Whereas you could easily, throw the sidearm or the backhand and land in very different spots, but be able to get the birdie all the same. And Scott's going to leave that upshot just a little short.
So yeah, this hole played at 3.55. Somewhere in the middle range. There were 17 birdies on the day.
So a little bit under par, not a must get, but one you wanted to.
Looks like a bit of an overstable kind of approach this you got there, Nick?
Yeah, actually a polecat, so not that overstable.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Now, aren't you some kind of polecat prodigy?
I don't know about polecat prodigy, but I did win the polecat tournament this year out in San Francisco, Polecat Worlds, Poco Wocha.
I think that's prodigy levels. Surely.
Well, I'll take that then. But yeah, 1x, baby.
Oh, good putt from Drew.
And Drew is just showing us how it's done today. This is great. This is great golf to watch.
Yeah. Is it a halo polecat you're throwing?
Yep, Halo polecat.
Yeah.
I got hooked on them at like the beginning of the year and played that tournament and won, and kind of just kept them in the bag and kept throwing them ever since.
That's awesome, man. I love it. Nice couple of birdies from the boys.
Yeah, I think this is going to be our first star frame of the round. Congratulations.
All right, this is probably my favorite hole on the course. Hole 15, big par 3, downhill, 160 meters, 520 feet. There's a lot of elevation here. There's a lot of danger as well. You've got OB on the right, OB long, but just a really fun technical hole. And who doesn't love throwing 160 meters downhill?
Yeah, I would agree with all of that. One of my favorite holes as well. If I remember right, steady right to left down the hill we had. So most of us were trying to throw the hyzer to that push back ever so slightly and then skip down to the basket.
Now, I'm surprised a bit by this start, as it didn't come in as one of the harder holes. It was sort of in the middle, but the average was 3.45 on this, and there was only one birdie on the day.
Yeah, this is a very, very hard hole. One of the ones you really just need to make sure you get your par on more than anything else.
Well, that's a good upshot from Dylan. There's a bit of trouble where he was throwing from.
Yeah, in warm-ups, I was between discs. If I was throwing driver and I got a hold of it good, I was getting all the way to the back OB line. And then if I threw the to the fairway pretty good and I got a skip, I was getting down there to about circle 2 to have a putt. So
Yeah,
good hole to make you really think about what you want to do to get down there for your opportunity.
it's a bit of a nervy upshot, this too. You've still got quite a bit of elevation you're dealing with here. Basket on the side of the hill. Still a little bit of out of bounds. It's a fun hole.
Drew making light work of it as he puts his second inside the bullseye.
Oh. Yeah, he looks disappointed with that. Taking the 3. Lovely Nick. So Dylan,
At this point, really not trying to do too much. Just trying to make sure I can get a couple more birdies and, get on to the second round. We'll be back after another commercial break.
When the shots fire, my soul at ease, yeah. If I go down, I might cause a scene, yeah. Them scheme, them go to sleep, yeah. They don't wanna come war with me, yeah. Run, Ricky, run, run, Ricky, run. Run, Ricky, run, run, Ricky, run. Run, Ricky, run, run, Ricky, run.
Okay, just a quick shout out to Henry Pearson, because he was the only birdie on hole 15 before. What I mate. So hole 16, par 4, 150 meters, 486 feet. Another good two-throw par 4. Got to get up to the corner and then approach. Oh, there is trouble on the right there. That's not the greatest spot to be.
Yeah, that's the corner you really want to get past. Either go straight past it or, get around it and then, hyzer in to the right.
That's
I'm
a
going to
good
get
spot
just
there.
past it there, and we'll have an uphill shot there towards the basket.
I thought this was a really pretty hole. I just enjoyed playing it.
Yeah, there was a lot of holes that I felt like that out here. It was good to see, and I felt like there was good change. Like, there were short downhills, and then there was these long ones that were up and down, and good mix of holes on this course. What were you throwing off the tee on this one?
I was throwing a fairway west side fortress.
Okay.
Just
trying to get to the corner, or trying to get around it at all?
Yeah, just get to the corner and then approach up.
And Drew with a great shot from in there. He's going to give himself a chance at birdie.
Oh, that looks good. Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I've been really liking that disc lately for sidearm approaches, the Innova Toro.
Oh, yeah. Dylan.
I thought Dylan was about to bring that up.
Jeez. Yeah. He loves approaching with that socky bomb slammer. Oh, wow.
Scottsburg taking a little bit of roll on him, but he'll stay inside the circle.
Geez, that was a great up shot from Drew. I didn't realize he was that close. That's impressive. Good birdie from Scott. So this played at 3.58, 14 birdies on the day in the MPO. The Toro is a putt approach, isn't it? Slow speed?
Yep.
Yeah.
Slower, very overstable.
Yeah. That's great, man.
Helping me get some birdies on the course today.
Yeah. I did feel these last 3 or 4 holes, you really wanted to get, at least 2 or 3 of them if you could get those birdies.
Yeah, this backstretch is where you can get some birdies, but it also can hurt you here. And Hole 17 is one of those holes being an island.
Yes, so you can see the driveway. The outer edge of that is OB, and it is an island. 76 meters, 250 downhill. Oh, and that hurts. That looked great off the tee, man. Yeah.
Yeah. There's like one strip of asphalt at the very front of that driveway. Otherwise, the rest of it's pretty gravel. And just going to hit that and unfortunately speed my disc up and out of bounds. Great shot by Dylan there to be inside the bullseye.
Is he flicking a berg on this?
Yep. That's Scott Stokely for you. And look at that. What a shot.
Just parks it. That's ridiculous. Oh, man. Oh, that's awesome.
What a talent Scott is. He's so good.
Oh, Drew just making it inside. Made the island. Lovely.
It's going to catch right before it there. And
All right, you thinking run this, Nick?
yep, definitely running this. Got to. Unfortunately, though, I was thinking run it, but my body told me not to, and that's what happens.
Looked like a good line, though. Just not quite the height. And Drew looks disappointed with that.
Yeah, a little short there from him. Oh, come on. That one really hurt.
Yeah, that hurts.
That was I had a couple of those bad spit outs over the weekend, but then it happens in the game, but it's not really it's not the time to have a spit out, I'll tell you that much, when you've already went out of bounds on the island hole.
Well, I would not have said Scott was going to birdie that hole if he told me he was going to flick a berg on it, but it proved me wrong. Definitely proved me wrong. That's awesome.
He does some incredible things with the disc.
All right. Last hole, hole 18. This is a very elevated first initial drive. You've got a Mando on the left there. Par 4, 120 meters. It does seem very short, but that elevation does come into play. OB on the fence and behind. Oh, we've got a quick feature card check-in. Luke Bain again from the front nine.
Here we are. That's yeah. This is what, hole 10? No, this is hole 11.
11.
Yeah, the first par 4 on the back, and that's awesome for him to get across that fence line and
yeah, great bit of ground
puts
play
it right up there.
Lovely.
Here we are over to hole 14. What a crush.
Yeah, going the high, sort of just let it float into the position. Lovely.
Does he have a pretty big sidearm, would you say?
Yeah, good solid sidearm. He's looked like he almost rang that up too. Proficient in both backhand and sidearm, which I think is one of the reasons why he's having so much success at the moment. So nice birdie there.
Yeah, he's off to a great start on the first day here. Going with the sidearm off the tee on 16.
Oh, that looks way past the corner.
Yeah, he's going to like that. Oh, wow. He's up. He's even on that hillside on the other side.
Yeah. Oof. Making it look easy.
Oh, a little backspin towards the basket. Gotta love that. Here we are on the island hole, 17.
Yep.
He's making it easy right now.
Lovely. I think that put him to maybe 8 or 9 down. I guess we'll find out. Let's see how it goes on 18. So big uphill drive.
Good shot.
What a crush.
Yep.
That's where you want to be on this hole. Is if you can get past the road, you have this straight approach then. Makes this hole much easier.
Yeah. And there you go. Finishes 9 down. Yeah, solid
Getting
opening
some
round.
hometown love from the crowd there. That is a great round to get started with your tournament here.
Yeah.
We'll finish up with our card now here. Dylan up first.
So I think Dylan's sitting at 8 down. Okay, so I know he's going to be eyeing off that lead card.
Yeah, he should be pretty close to the lead card, I would say, with if he can get to 9 down. Scott, unfortunately, is gonna leak out to that topside OB.
Yeah.
Just never really came back for him.
That was a risk. If it is a position placement this first drive. You want to throw hard up the hill, but we did see quite a few people go long.
Oh, Drew is gonna stay out of bounds, hitting one of what looks like the course asset that is in the out of bounds. Just not allowing him to get back in bounds, unfortunately.
I think you've seen what they've done, Nick, and you've adjusted well.
Yeah, I watched both of them, and I thought to myself to keep it a lot lower.
Oh. Just the berg shots, man. I love it. It's great.
1080 Berg thrower.
Yeah.
Dylan, unfortunately, leaving that one a little short, it looks like.
It's a nervy backhand approach, this, because a bit of wind, but if it starts sailing, it's going to go a long way down that hill.
Yeah, you got that OB right, and then you got the potential to leak down the hill left.
Yeah.
It's a good finishing hole.
Yeah, lovely approach. Now, Scott's like, what, edge of circle 2 here, you reckon?
Yeah, he's pretty far out there.
Oh, there you go.
What a putt. This definitely deserves a replay there.
Mate, he knew the crowd was there. It's like, right, Scott Stokely, here's a show.
He is very much a showman, and that's going to do it for him. 5 down on the round.
Yeah.
Not a bad start to the weekend.
Now, if Dylan hits his putt, he does make lead card for round 2, I think. So maybe some nerves.
Oh, and look at that. No nerves from the young buck. His putting, though, is very, very good, as I noticed over the week.
Yeah, he lives just around the corner from me, and putting is one thing he focuses on quite a lot. Nice putt there from Drew. Yeah.
Yep, he's going to tap it, get that par putt there from probably about circle's edge.
And this for bird.
Okay.
Lovely. Nice way to finish.
Yeah, good bounce back there. Not the round you wanted, but hey, we got there. So here's a look at our card here after round 1. Drew at 11 under, Dylan at 9 under, Scott at 5 under, and myself at 3 under par. Now let's take a look at our leaderboard after round 1. Drew in the lead. Looks like we've got quite a few Aussies there up top.
Yeah, Chris
including
Hill.
Yourself.
Oh yeah, stuck on there. Yep, stuck on there. A few Aussies on that lead card though, which is good to see.
Patty, thanks for being here today as well.
Oh, thanks for having me, Nick. It was good fun. Good to watch it.
Oh, it was great. Make sure to come back for the second round. As always, like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you there.